Start our class by doing practice because in the previous we have passed the practices, three sections or three questions that we have finished. So we'll continue the practice this evening 4 till 10. Ya, kita akan lanjutkan practice yang sebelumnya sudah kita ikuti. Kita tinggal lanjutkan sesi yang ke nomor 4 sampai ke nomor 10 ya. Moment. I will share screen. Wait a moment ya. So sorry. Okay, here is share screen.
Seems
Why cannot share this? Okay. Okay, that's good. We'll start from number 4 ya. Kita akan mulai dari nomor 4. So please try to answer number 4. We'll try to one by one ya. Kita coba satu persatu. We'll start from number 4, then later I will point one of you to answer each numbers. Jadi nanti kan kita coba tunjuk satu persatu, gantian ya, satu nomor satu orang untuk menjawab apa sih jawabannya. We start from number 1.
I can't believe that you were the one out of all those candidates to be hired.
no one could have been more astounded than I was.
Number 4. What does the woman mean?
Miss Henny, what is the answers and why?
A.
Why it's A?
Just feeling.
Just feeling. Let's check. So sorry, Miss Henny, you pass it ya. Salah. Kita coba Miss Juliana. We listen once more. Kita dengarkan sekali lagi ya Miss Juliana.
I can't believe that you were the one out of all those candidates to be hired.
No one could have been more astounded than I was.
Miss Juliana, what is your answers and why?
My answer is B because she said no one nggak ada yang lebih baik dari aku gitu. Jadi dia kayak benar-benar kita sister.
No one is astounded than me. Nggak ada yang terkejut selain aku. Nggak ada yang lebih terkejut daripada aku.
iya.
Kayak gitu ya. Berarti artinya dia adalah terkejut. Dia terheran-heran. Nice ya. That's the answer. So even the meaning not that clear. Oke, kita lanjut ke nomor 5 ya. Miss Putri, please prepare yourself.
Do you want me to water the houseplants while you're gone?
No, just the outside plants. You can use the sprinkler for the lawn.
Number 5. What does the man tell the woman?
Miss Putri, please. Hello, Miss Putri. You cannot talk. Then we go to Mas Taufik.
Ya, Mister, bisa diulangi lagi, Miss? Repeat again.
Oke, we'll try ya. Kita ulangi lagi nih, nomor 5.
Do you want me to water the houseplants while you're gone?
No, just the outside plants. You can use the sprinkler for the lawn.
Please, Mas Taufik.
Maybe A.
Maybe A. Let's go. A. Ya, kita jawab A. Oh my God. A. Not. That's not A. Let's we go to siapa nih? Ada Miss Suci. Number 5. What is your answer?
D.
Sorry?
D.
Oh, D. Why D?
Kalau nggak salah yang cowok bilang kalau cukup yang di luar aja gitu.
Oke, just inside please ya. Berarti kalau just inside is supposed to be not to water the inside, just the outside. Dia bilang kan just the outside. Berarti not to water the inside. Apakah seperti itu? That's the answers. Ya, kalau kita lihat skripnya nih kayak gini. No, just the outside plants. Hanya tanaman yang di luar saja. Berarti ya not to water the inside. Kind of those thing. Nah, ini terjadi kalau statementnya positif, jawabannya negatif. Just to water the outside, jawabannya menjadi not to water inside. Kayak gitu. Perubahannya terjadi seperti itu. Next, we go to number 6. Mas Anin, please prepare yourself.
Back from the laundromat already? You weren't gone very long.
The change machine wasn't working, and I didn't have quarters for the washing machine.
Number 6. What does the woman mean?
Mas Anin, please.
No, D,
Why D?
because she said the washing machine nggak bekerja dan dia kehabisan apa tadi?
Okay, let's check. Oh my God.
Oh.
It's mistaken. Miss Imelda, correct? Hello, Miss Imelda.
Hello.
Yes, please. Number 6.
Number 6, C.
C, why?
I don't know, just feeling.
Just feeling. Coba kita dengerin sekali lagi biar nggak feeling ya.
Okay.
Back from the laundromat already? You weren't gone very long.
The change machine wasn't working, and I didn't have quarters for the washing machine.
Mesinnya nggak bekerja, jadi
So, your answer is?
bingung, Mister. Apa sih? The washing machine. C, maybe.
C. Okay. The change machine wasn't working. That's correct. Nah, cara memahaminya kayak gini nih, kalau masih bingung ya, kita lihat skripnya nih. Kan the change machines wasn't working and I didn't have quarters for washing machines. Nah, problems ya, mesin penggantinya itu nggak bekerja. Nah, kalau mesin penggantinya nggak bekerja atau nggak berfungsi, Nah, berarti they need atau she needs to change. Berarti kan supaya dari satu mesin ke mesin yang lainnya dia berubah berganti tuh perubahan. Well, why the washing machines was broken? Itu modelnya dia bilang tidak broken, belum tentu broken, just wasn't working. Is that about the things kita tidak disebutkan? It's too assumptions, terlalu berasumsi ketika dia sebutin isn't working, kita tambahkan menjadi broken because belum tentu tidak bekerja sama dengan broken kayak gitu. Ya, that the things on the answers-nya. Kita lanjut ke nomor 7 with Miss Rizky Dwi Pangestu. Kita coba ya. Number 7.
Oke.
How did your speech go in history class?
It could have been better, and it could have been worse.
Did the professor say anything to you about it?
She said that I seemed well prepared, but that she could barely hear what I said.
Number 7. What did the professor say about the man's speech?
Maybe
C.
C? Why C? Kenapa harus C?
Ini masih kurang jelas tadi, yang boleh diulangi lagi nggak?
Coba sekali dulu kita jawab ya, pakai jawaban C.
Oh ya. Oh, setelah.
Not. Kita kasih deh kesempatan sekali lagi jawab kalau belum puas. Try.
How did your speech go in history class?
It could have been better, and it could have been worse.
Did the professor say anything to you about it?
She said that I seemed well prepared, but that she could barely hear what I said.
Not prepare. D.
Sorry?
D.
D apa tadi?
Bentar, Miss Nazar, sebentar. Need to know that it's D, maybe D.
D. Kita coba D. No. Anybody wants to try? Ada yang mau coba ini jawabannya apa nomor 7?
It's B.
It's B.
B.
Ya, kan dia bilang gini. She could barely hears or listens. Dia hanya bisa, hampir aja nggak bisa dengar. Barely, ingat, barely, terus kemudian only, itu artinya almost negative. Kalau dia hampir aja nggak kedengiran atau hampir aja nggak bisa dengar, berarti dia butuh lebih kencang speakingnya atau speechnya. Kayak gitu ya. Jadi hati-hati kata barely, scarcely, itu sering banget digunakan di dalam listening. Let's go to Miss Dinda for number 8. Prepare yourself, Miss Dinda.
Sorry, I was a bit late getting to the study group last night.
Did you have any trouble finding the place?
The directions couldn't have been plainer. I just got a late start.
Number 8. What does the woman mean?
Miss Dinda.
Actually, tadi bagian akhirnya tuh nggak begitu kedengaran karena aku lagi di luar.
Oke.
Tapi let me guess. Wait. Maybe D.
D. Oke, kita coba deh.
Okay.
So sorry. Anybody wants to try? Ada yang mau nyoba nebak apa nih jawabannya? Jawab deh, jangan nebak dulu. Nggak ada nih, masih takut-takut ya. Kita coba play once more. Kita coba play satu kali lagi.
Sorry, I was a bit late getting to the study group last night.
Did you have any trouble finding the place?
The directions couldn't have been plainer. I just got a
Oh, good.
Sorry, I was a bit late getting to the study group last night.
Did you have any trouble finding the place?
The directions couldn't have been plainer. I just got a late start.
Nah, so what will be the answers? Kira-kira jawabannya jadi apa kalau audionya kayak gitu? Mas Farhan mau nyoba? Halo Mas Farhan, can you speak? Siapapun boleh jawab ya.
May I try?
Yes, please, Miss Dea.
Maybe it's B because, but I don't know what the meaning of the planer.
Hmm.
But
Plain
she
itu
say,
artinya jelas.
yeah, the direction were very straightforward, but she got lost because she started too late.
Okay, let's check. Nice. She said that the directions couldn't be planers. Artinya direksinya itu nggak bisa lebih jelas daripada itu. Means itu paling jelas. Dan berarti maknanya adalah the directions were very straightforward, sangat jelas atau sangat to the points gitu ya, the directions. You got it, Miss Dea? Itu using comparative ya, dia using comparative untuk seolah-olah negatif padahal maksudnya positif. Like that. Thank you, Miss Dea, for answering. Now we go to number 9. Kita ulang Miss Kar ya kayaknya deh, ke Miss Kar number 9.
Do you want to have lunch in the school cafeteria, or would you prefer to go somewhere off campus?
I don't have too much time for lunch, but I still wouldn't mind trying someplace other than the cafeteria.
Number 9. What does the man mean?
Miss Kar?
Hello, maybe I choose C.
C, why C? Kenapa C nih?
Because I think the second people said that he don't have many time for lunch, but dia mau prefer di luar cafeteria atau di luar kampus gitu.
Berarti dia emang nggak mau makan di kampus gitu ya, di cafeteria kampus. Let's check. Nice, perfect ya Miss Kar, betul. Dia they don't have the man doesn't have enough time actually for a break, but he wouldn't mind trying a place outside. Berarti udah nggak punya waktu aja masih mau nyoba makan di luar. Berarti emang dia nggak mau, doesn't want to eat in the cafeteria. That's great, Miss Dea, Miss Kar, sorry, not Miss Kar for your answers. Nomor 10, yuk siapa yang mau jawab? Boleh nanti langsung unmute and then you might answer number 10.
Has Byron
Number 10. What does the woman say about Byron?
I guess the audio problems, and we will replay.
Has Byron decided whether he would accept the nomination as class treasurer again this semester?
He hasn't said he wouldn't do it.
Wants to try? Yuk, siapa yang mau coba? Ini termasuk gampang ya. It's a good to try.
Sir, can repeat once again, please?
Okay, I'll try to repeat.
Has Byron decided whether he would accept the nomination as class treasurer again this semester?
He hasn't said he wouldn't do it.
What will be the answer?
D, Mister.
D? Why, Miss Imelda?
Ceweknya bilang tadi enggak belajar, jadi mungkin nggak ngambil gitu.
Okay, let's check. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Karena kan dia ngomongnya, he hasn't said. Dia belum bilang. Nah, hasn't said is a negative. Kemungkinannya kalau jawabannya menggunakan not juga, itu terlalu gampang. So you might erase or you might deselect the not-nya. Kalau ada menggunakan kata not-nya, ya he is not bentuknya adalah kalimat negatif, teman-teman boleh hilangkan karena statementnya negatif, jawabannya negatif juga, itu terlalu mudah. It will be different. So what will be the answer?
Maybe C,
Maybe C. Why C?
because he said he wouldn't say apa sih? Jadi intinya dia tuh bilang kalau dia belum bilang sih kalau dia nggak mau ngambil katanya.
Oke. Apakah kalau dia belum bilang kalau dia mau ngambil, apakah dia artinya sudah committed?
Iya juga sih.
Kita coba ya jawabannya.
Oh, maybe A.
Nah,
It's non-committal.
kalau saya salah harusnya karena belum bilang ya berarti non-committal, belum memutuskan sama sekali.
Yeah.
Committal, that things ya. Tapi you got the means ya. Jadi TOEFL itu pengen kita memahami kalau si foreigners atau si English speaker saying this itu tuh nggak selalu maknanya begini, bisa saja disampaikan dan begini. Kurang lebihnya contoh kayak gini. Kalau orang baru belajar bahasa Indonesia gitu ya, tanya ke kita, kamu udah makan belum? Kalau sederhananya kita bisa jawab udah kayak gitu ya. Tapi kita juga bisa menjawab dengan lagi nggak pengen makan nih kayak gitu. Itu maksudnya adalah kita lagi entah itu udah kenyang, entah memang lagi nggak pengen makan. Now we have to understand the kind of these expressions. Di dalam bahasa Inggris juga butuhkan pemahaman akan hal itu. Ketika ditanya, Baron nggak mau jadi bendahara kelas lagi ya? Dia jawabnya bukan iya atau tidak, tapi dia jawabnya dia belum bilang sih kalau dia nggak mau. Nah, berarti we have to understand when he said that the man hasn't stated that he doesn't take it, maka means non-committal. Kayak gitu ya, that things. Maksudnya tuh kayak gitu, understanding the context. Nah, itu practice kita tentang negative statement ya, negative functions in listening sections. Lalu kita akan lanjutkan this evening. To continue the lesson, it's about functions of expressions. Kita akan melanjutkan tentang functions of expressions atau memahami fungsi atau kegunaan dari sebuah ekspresi dalam bahasa Inggris. Nantinya kita diminta untuk knowing the things. What does it mean? Maksudnya itu kalau dia ngomong begini, pemaknaannya seperti apa sih? Kayak gitu. Nah, kita akan coba pelajari pelan-pelan, teman-teman. Oh, serius screen ya. It will be a moment. Kita akan share screen. Here's now we'll discuss the things related to functions. Kita akan ngobrolin tentang functions. How we can understand the functions of expressions in English. Jadi kita bisa memahami bagaimana sih fungsi sebuah ungkapan dalam bahasa Inggris. Yang pertama is about functions of agreements. Kita memahami dulu bagaimana orang Amerika atau orang pengguna bahasa Inggris di Amerika menyetujui akan sesuatu. Nah, examples kayak gini. I think that the hypothesis is indefensible. So do I. What does the woman mean? Dengan mengatakan so do I, itu artinya adalah she agrees. Pertama ya, so do I itu artinya setuju. Nah, so do I ini digunakan untuk agree on positive statement. Kalau dia ada menyatakan sesuatu statement yang positif, maka dia bisa menjawabnya dengan so do I. Ini positif nih. Statementnya nih kayak gini. Statementnya nih, the hypothesis is indefensible. Yaitu that's the statement positif. Contoh kayak gini kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia. Tak pikir kalau rumah itu cukup mahal ya. Aku juga. Nah, aku juga di sini disampaikan bisa menggunakan so do I. So do I itu aku juga. I share the same opinion as you. Aku memiliki pendapat yang sama dengan kamu ketika berpendapat kayak gitu. Tapi there is possibility juga ada statement yang disampaikan tuh negatif. Examples kayak gini. I don't think that your history teachers is very interesting. I don't think ini statementnya negatif. Maka menyetujuinya tidak dengan so do I anymore, but we use neither do I. Neither do I itu artinya iya, aku juga, but not agreeing your statement yang positif, but tapi statement yang negatif. Aku enggak berpikir kalau guru sejarahmu itu menarik, berarti kan guru sejarahnya tidak menarik ya. Maka aku juga di sini berarti sama pemikirannya, si guru sejarahnya tidak menarik. So it means he shares the woman's opinions. Ringkasnya, you have to understand, kalau statementnya itu positif, dia bisa dijawab atau bisa disetujui dengan kayak gini. The first so do I, me too, I will say, isn't it? You can say that again. It means I agree, she agrees. Sama gitu. Artinya perspektifnya sama. Tapi kalau statementnya negatif, dia bisa digunakan neither do I atau I don't either. Artinya sama-sama setuju dengan sebuah statement yang negatif. Kayak gitu. Nah, sekarang kita agreement sudah paham bahwa agreement there are two, there are positive and negative. Agreement on statement negative and also agreement on statement positive. Lanjut yang kedua, itu kita juga harus pahami. It's difficult because in Indonesia we don't use it. Dalam bahasa Indonesia kita jarang menggunakan ini. Maka agak sedikit berbeda nanti pemahamannya. Contoh kayak gini ya. Ini tentang uncertainty and suggestions. Kita memahami uncertainty, ketidakpastian dan saran. Ketidakpastian means sesuatu yang belum tentu atau belum 100% clear. Nah, contoh sekarang kita yang ke sini dulu. The man said, "Do you know anything about the final exams in physics?" Nah, terus kemudian woman said, "It's going to be rather difficult, isn't it?" Then the narrator says, "What does the woman mean?" Dia bilang, "It is going to be rather difficult, isn't it?" Nah, kalau dia ngomong kayak gini, kayaknya bakalan sedikit lebih susah, ya kan? Kayak gitu. Nah, berarti kalau dia ngomong kayak gitu, dia itu belum tentu the exam is not going to be difficult atau she is positive that it's going to be hard, belum tentu karena masih bertanya, masih meragukannya dengan menggunakan isn't it. Maka the answer is she thinks that it might be hard. Dia berpendapat atau dia mengira bisa saja menjadi lebih sulit. Kayak gitu. That's the uncertainty. belum pasti. Maka kalau ada penggunaan kata isn't it, aren't they, gitu dengan question text, kita harus asumsikan bahwa itu sesuatu yang uncertain, belum pasti. Maka carilah jawaban yang mengandung ketidakpastian. Biasanya masih menggunakan things, believe, kayak gitu, assume, artinya belum pasti. Tapi ada juga expressions of suggestions. Kalau tadi uncertainty, sekarang ada suggestion. Contoh kayak gini. I'll never have time to type my papers tomorrow. Why not do it now? Kenapa nggak lakukan sekarang? Nah, makanya why not do it now itu artinya menyarankan. Kenapa nggak dilakukan sekarang? So, what does the woman suggest? Apa yang disarankan sama si perempuan? Ya, finishing the papers today. That's easy. Nah, memahaminya bagaimana? Kita harus memahami bahwa in case of uncertainty, there are several ways. Ada beberapa yang bisa ditandai ini. Kalau dia menyatakan tentang uncertainty, usually dia digunakan dengan kata isn't it atau question text. Nanti kalau teman-teman nggak tahu apa question text bisa cari ya, karena ini tentang grammar. Nanti kita terlalu panjang di sini. Question text itu sesuatu untuk meyakinkan. Biasanya kalau contoh kayak gini, she is beautiful, isn't it? Ya, isn't she? Gitu. Jadi kalau dia cantik ya, karena aku nggak yakin apakah dia cantik beneran atau enggak, maka aku bilang she is beautiful, isn't she? Gitu. Itu namanya question text. Nanti boleh teman-teman belajar nih. Atau bisa juga as far as I know, setahu saya. As far as I know, she is really smart. Setahuku sih dia pinter banget. So I think that she is smart. Atau as far as I can tell, itu sama juga. Artinya masih uncertainty, belum yakin, belum pasti. Kalau suggestions menggunakan why not atau let's, bisa dipakai. Nah, setelah itu ini yang tersulit memahaminya, because it will be really complex. Ya, ini kompleks teman-teman, jadi bisa mulai difokusin ya. Ini namanya emphatic expressions of surprise. Emphatic expressions of surprise is used when you are surprised because of what happens to someone or some friends in front of your eyes wasn't as the same as your opinions or your thought before. Ketika kita melihat sesuatu dan ternyata sesuatu itu tuh tidak sama dengan prediksi atau asumsi kita sebelumnya, maka kita menggunakan expressions emphatic of surprise. Contoh kayak gini. Did you see Paul driving around his Mustang? The man said, then he did get a new car. Dibilang sama si perempuan kayak gini. Apakah kamu ngelihat nih si Paul nyetir Mustang barunya? Iya ya, dia kebeli mobil barunya. Ketika dia bilang iya ya gitu, iya ya dia beli mobil baru Mustang tadi, maka ketika dia bilang iya ya, itu tuh artinya dia berpikir sebelumnya bahwa si Paul tadi nggak akan bisa kebeli mobil itu. Maka maknanya adalah dia berpikir sebelumnya ya, what had the man thought? Apa yang dipikirin sama si laki-laki itu sebelumnya? Ya berlawanan aja, cari yang berlawanan dari apa yang dia sampaikan. Kalau dia bilang then he did get a new car, berarti asumsi dia sebelumnya dia nggak akan dapat mobil itu. Maka Paul would not get a new car. Itu berlawanan, positif jadi negatif, negatif jadi positif, kayak gitu. Sama konsepnya. Kayak gitu ya, di dalam bahasa Inggris. Jadi ini agak sedikit different. Kalau seandainya aku bilang, then he is here, maka sebelumnya aku berpikir, she was not here. Ya, dia nggak akan ada di sini. Terus kemudian ketika aku bilang, then you can go. Maka what I thought, you could not go. Berlawanan ya, sini positif, di sini jadi negatif. Nih, positif jadi negatif. When I said, then you do play tennis. Hah, kamu jadi beneran main tenis. Maka artinya, what I thought, you did not play tennis. Gitu. Ini kayak apa muka dua gitu loh. Apa yang dia sampaikan berbeda dengan apa yang dia harapkan sebelumnya. She did read it means I thought that he had not read it. Has gone there, had not gone there. Berlawanan ya, kayak gitu. That the things yang harus kita pahami tentang expressions of functions ya, fungsi dari sebuah expressions. Sekarang kita coba practice nih teman-teman ya. Kita coba practice untuk melihat apakah teman-teman bisa memahami expressions of surprise tadi dan juga expressions of emphasis, expressions of uncertainty, supaya nanti kita bisa tahu apa sih yang masih konteksnya dalam jawaban akan seperti apa. That's about functions. Ada 10 soal. Kita coba jawab 1 sampai 10 dulu. Setelah itu nanti akan kita bahas ya as usual. Please prepare yourself. Number 1, it will be this one.
Dr. Brighton's biology quizzes are short and tricky.
Aren't they, though?
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 2.
I've been trying all morning to get hold of Martin, but his phone is constantly busy.
Why don't you wait a while and then try again later?
Number 2. What does the woman suggest to the man?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 3. Kita coba ke nomor 3.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 4.
How did you find out your grade on the paper?
I went to see the professor in her office at 3 o'clock.
So she was in her office this afternoon.
Number 4. What had the man assumed about the professor?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 5.
I'm so swamped with homework that I haven't worked out in a month.
I haven't either, and I can really feel it.
Number 5. What does the man mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 6.
Do you know if Robert made the football team?
As far as I know, he's playing offense this year.
Number 6. What does the man mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 7.
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
Number 7. What had the woman assumed?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 8.
Did you hear about the decision that was made last night about the proposed construction on campus?
Yes, and I'm really glad that the university decided to restore those old buildings. rather than tearing them down and replacing them.
So am I. They add so much to the essence of the university.
Number 8. What does the man think?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 9.
Do you have any suggestions on this project for biology class?
I do, but I have a lecture in 5 minutes. Let's talk about the project over lunch.
Number 9. What does the man mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go to number 10, the last one.
I've made reservations to fly to Seattle next week. You'll have to hold down the fort while I'm gone.
So you are going to attend the family reunion after all. I'm glad it worked out for you to go.
Number 10. What had the man assumed about the woman?
Okay, that's the last number for our practices this evening. So you might send your exercises for answering all of these numbers. After that, we can have the discussions about the answers keys. Teman-teman boleh kirimkan jawaban nomor 1 sampai 10-nya. Nanti setelah itu kita bisa bahas ya nomor 1 sampai 10 apa aja jawabannya and why kayak gitu. Miss Dia nih sudah kirim cepat ya. Thank you. Ya, tunggu yang lainnya. Kita tunggu yang lainnya. Ada Miss Dia nih, Miss Henny. Thank you. Great ya, ada Putri. Wow. Nice, they all of those. Okay. Now let's start with Miss Dea. Prepare yourself to answer number 1 ya. Tolong disiapkan untuk jawab nomor 1.
Dr. Brighton's biology quizzes are short and tricky.
Aren't they, though?
Number 1. What does the woman mean?
Miss Dea.
I think the answer A.
Why?
Because she said, aren't they though? It's a function about agreement.
Okay, the functions of agreements with a positive, yeah, means agrees. Let's rethink. Nice, good, yeah, that's the answers. Now we go to number 2, Miss Henny. Prepare yourself to answer number 2.
I've been trying all morning to get hold of Martin, but his phone is constantly busy.
Why don't you wait a while and then try again later?
Number 2. What does the woman suggest to the man?
I
Miss
think
Hani?
D. D.
D? Why D?
Soalnya buat mencoba, karena dia nggak bisa menghubungin, terus coba leaving message.
Okay, let's check. I'm so sorry. Wow, it's mistaken. Ya. Kita coba cari bandingannya nih. After Miss Hani, Miss Putri. What is your answers and why?
Just feeling.
Just feeling you answered B.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Hanya feeling saja.
Yes.
Coba dengarkan sekali lagi ya. Nanti both Miss Hani and also Miss Putri. Coba kita jawab setelah dengerin ini. Kita pengen lihat jawabannya.
I've been trying all morning to get hold of Martin, but his phone is constantly busy.
Why don't you wait a while and then try again later?
Miss Putri, what will be your answers?
Momennya tuh kedengarannya bahwa kenapa kamu nggak coba lagi gitu terakhirnya.
If Miss Hani mau rubah jawabannya?
I think A, trying to get hard. Nanti di ini Martin lagi.
Oke, berarti Miss Putri try to jawab apa tadi ya? B ya? Miss Putri.
Yes.
B. Teret. Miss Hani. Teret. The answer is postponing his call to Martin. Padahal tadi udah nangkep loh, udah nangkep kalau why don't you wait for a while and try it again later. Kenapa nggak ditunggu sebentar dan coba lagi nanti? Nah, berarti kalau tunggu dulu sebentar kan berarti postponed. Menunda his call to Martin. Tunda sebentar tuh Martin, like that. Ya. That what the answer is supposed to be. Nah, trying to get hold of Martin immediately itu berarti malah langsung nggak nunggu. Terus kemudian kalau short letter to Martin malah ngirim pesan ke Martin, leaving a message juga sama ngirim pesan. Kalau letters tapi via surat, message by online, kind of those things. Jawabannya. Sekarang kita coba nomor 3, Miss Scar. Ya, Miss Scar, number 3, prepare yourself.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
Number 3. What does the woman mean?
Number 3, I guess C.
C. Okay, let's check. Oh my goodness. Not. I'm so sorry. Miss Suci, what is your answers? Will you change or you will still answer C? Miss Suci.
Boleh diulangi lagi nggak?
Boleh dong, kita ulang ya. Moment.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
What?
A.
A? Kita coba A. Deng, 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 deng. Not. Miss Imelda? Your answer A, I know, but will you change? Halo Miss Imelda.
Halo.
Ya.
Maybe B.
Kita coba dengarkan sekali lagi untuk memastikan ya.
Has Arthur made any headway on his resume?
Not as far as I can tell.
Miss Imelda?
Nothing's far that I can tell. D ya?
D?
Karena
Oke.
ada yang
Sekarang kita coba kita begini kan ya. Even if I show you the script, gini nih. Kira-kira akan jawab apa? Ya, ini scriptnya. Not as far as I can tell. Belum. So what will be the answers?
Belum ada yang bisa saya sampaikan gitu kan ya, Mister ya? Berarti belum berprogres ya? Apa sih?
Nah, jadi kan gini nih, kalau kita lihat ya skripnya, dia kan bilang kayak gini. Has Arthur made any headway on his resume? Apakah Arthur sudah menunjukkan progres perkembangan di resume-nya dia, di portofolio, bukan CV-nya dia ya, kayak gitu. Nah, terus kemudian si woman say, not as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell ini nih untuk menunjukkan apa? As far as I can tell?
Uncertainty.
Uncertainty. Sebuah kebimbangan atau ketidakpastian. Makanya kita tinggal cari nih mana yang tidak langsung stating tapi menggunakan kata pembantu. Biasanya ada kata that-nya.
It appears that.
It appears that itu menunjukkan atau itu kira-kira atau itu sepertinya it appears that Arthur has not progressed. Kan dia tanya made any headway? Not. Belum. Berarti menunjukkan kalau si ini belum ada progress. That the things. Ya, that's the answers. Jadi harus ini ya, harus ingat clue-clue kosakatanya, because it will be the key for you to understand the topics. Clue kata-katanya itu, oh, as far as I can tell, as far as I know, itu artinya masih uncertainty. Maka dicari jawabannya yang masih menunjukkan uncertainty, ketidakpastian. Kalau does not want to share, itu kan sudah pasti. Has not applied for a job, dia sudah yakin. Arthur has not heeded, itu juga sudah pasti dia menyatakannya dengan sangat berani kayak gitu. Belum ada kebiasan di situ. That's the thing. Nah, kita lanjut the next, Miss Rizky to number 4.
How did you find out your grade on the paper?
I went to see the professor in her office at 3 o'clock.
So she was in her office this afternoon.
Number 4. What had the man assumed about the professor?
Miss Rizky.
Maybe B.
Maybe why?
Yes.
Kenapa?
Dia kan tadi di sore hari ya, belum sampai di sore. Kayaknya sih. Tadi agak bisa diulang lagi nggak, Mas?
Boleh dong.
Ya, bentar.
Let's try.
How did you find out your grade on the paper?
I went to see the professor in her office at 3 o'clock.
So she was in her office this afternoon.
So, what does the man assume?
Dia kan tadi bilang dia di kantor jam 3 sore. Terus
Laki-laki jawab.
Dia transfer papers.
Nih, tak
Dia
kasih.
B kayaknya.
B. Oke, benar ya. Skripnya kan dia bilang,
Oh iya.
she was
Was-nya ya.
in her
Tadi
office
kan
this
dia
afternoon.
sore.
Kalau dia ngomong she was in her office, berarti perkiraannya dia she was not, ya dia tidak ada. Ya, she thought that the teachers would not be in her office, tidak ada di office kayak gitu. Pokoknya cari yang berlawanan aja, like that.
Oh iya.
Thank you, Miss Rizky. Kita balik lagi ke Miss Dea, number 5, Miss Dea.
I'm so swamped with homework that I haven't worked out in a month.
I haven't either, and I can really feel it.
Number 5. What does the man mean?
The answer will be C.
Why?
Because the man also feel the same as the woman feels. Yes, he has an exercise recently.
Let's recheck it. Nice, yeah. If you guys, you're still confused, here's this. I have neithers means that the men also share the same situations as the women. Sama nih, sama-sama belum ngerjain atau belum nggarap PR-nya kayak gitu atau tugasnya. Thank you, Miss Dea. Let's go to the next with Miss Henny, number 6.
Do you know if Robert made the football team?
As far as I know, he's playing offense this year.
Number 6. What does the man mean?
I choose A.
Why?
Because belum ada yang pasti kan, dia baru, berarti dia masih percaya kalau dia akan ada di football team gitu.
Oke. Pintar banget ya, betul. Kayak gitu jawabnya. Nah, dia bilang ya. Betul. That's the explanation of the system. Cari yang belum yakin atau masih ada kemungkinan keraguannya. So believes, percaya. Tata thanks, Miss Henny. Thank you so much ya. Kita lanjut ke nomor 7. After Miss Henny, Miss Putri, number 7.
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
Number 7. What had the woman assumed?
Miss Putri?
Yes, maybe answer A.
Why?
Sekolah nggak buka di hari Minggu gitu. Aku dengar.
Okay, let's check. Oh my goodness, it's mistaken. Kita coba, it's okay ya, Miss Putri. Kita coba bandingin sama Miss Kar. What is your answer, Miss Kar?
Kalau berdasarkan yang tadi, I choose B.
B. Why?
Just feeling sih.
Coba dengerin
Nggak
lagi.
terlalu
Ya.
kedengeran soalnya tadi.
Coba kita ulang nih.
Oke.
According to the catalog, the school is closed next Monday for a holiday.
Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong.
What is your answer, Miss Kar?
Maybe D.
D. Oke, berubah menjadi D ya. Nah. Nih kita kasih skripnya deh. Coba dipahami dulu jawabnya kira-kira apa. Then we don't have class on Monday. The catalog couldn't be wrong. Miss Sekar, jawabannya apa kalau skripnya kayak gitu kira-kira? What will be the answer, Miss Sekar?
Balik ke B lagi.
Balik ke B lagi. Iya, harusnya ya. Kalau dia bilang you did, maka berpikir sebelumnya berarti they atau would not do it. Kalau dia bilang, nah akhirnya kamu melakukannya, berarti asumsinya sebelumnya tidak akan melakukannya. Kalau dia bilang then, ya, kalau di skrip tadi kan dia bilangnya adalah then we don't have class on Monday. Maka asumsi sebelumnya bertentangan dengan itu. Dia berpikir bahwa ya they would have class on Monday. Kayak gitu, selalu berkembalikannya. That's the things. Oke, after Miss Kar, Miss Suci, now we go to Miss Suci dan atau belum ya? Kita coba dulu deh. Miss Suci deh, number 8.
Did you hear about the decision that was made last night about the proposed construction on campus?
Yes. And I'm really glad that the university decided to restore those old buildings rather than tearing them down and replacing them.
So am I. They add so much to the essence of the university.
Number 8. What does the man think?
Maybe B.
Maybe B. Why?
Agak bingung sih, tapi sepertinya B.
Okay, let's check. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's okay. Kita coba bandingin dengan Miss Imelda. Number 8, what is your answers?
Number 8, and my answer is D.
Why?
So am I.
So am I, ya. So am I. Kalau gitu doang, berarti dia cuma setuju. Let's check. So, kayak gitu. So do I, so am I, are they, is she. Itu artinya dia hanya menyetujui. So shares the woman's opinions. Ya, data things. Banyak loh ya, tipikal soal yang sebenarnya mudah kayak gini kalau kita hafal clue-nya. Nanti kadang kita jadi nggak bisa jawab. Padahal if you remembers the clue, it will be much more easier. Akan sangat lebih mudah ngejawabnya sebenarnya listening itu. Maka my advice later after the class, teman-teman boleh juga tuh baca ulang bukunya kayak gitu. Nanti aku share di description group ya. Bukunya ada di mana lain sebagainya. Later if I forget, you might remind me so I can directly share to you. Thank you, Miss Imelda. Kita lanjut to Miss Rizky, number 9.
Do you have any suggestions on this project for biology class?
I do, but I have a lecture in 5 minutes. Let's talk about the project over lunch.
Number 9. What does the man mean?
Miss Rizky.
The lunch, yeah. Maybe the answer is B.
D? D or B?
Antara B sama B.
D ya. Ini D ini?
B.
Oh B. Let's check. Why kenapa kok jawab B?
Masih agak ragu-ragu sih, mungkin aja.
Oke, let's check it.
Kayaknya.
Betul.
B.
Nah, ini karena begini konsepnya. Do you have any suggestions on these projects for biology class? I do, but I have a lecture in 5 minutes. Let's talk about the project over lunch. Yuk ngobrolnya di over lunch. Over lunch itu sembari. While they eat.
Sembari makan.
Ya, thanks. Bukan after lunch ya. Kalau after lunch it's too close, suaranya pasti hanya pengecoh doang. Thank you, Miss Rizky. The last kita tutup dengan siapa ya? Maybe kita tutup dengan Miss Dea nih. Tadi kayaknya banyak yang benar. Kita coba cek Miss Dea, number 10.
I've made reservations to fly to Seattle next week. You'll have to hold down the fort while I'm gone.
So you are going to attend the family reunion after all. I'm glad it worked out for you to go.
Number 10. What had the man assumed about the woman?
My answer is B because he never thought that she would able to attend a family gathering while it's reunion.
That's good. Yeah, you're got it perfect. Then dia bilang like that. So you are going to attend the family reunion after all? Akhirnya kamu pergi juga. So the assumptions, pemikiran dia sebelumnya adalah she would not be able to go. Dia nggak akan bisa menghadiri family gathering, other things. Thank you, Miss Dia. How many numbers guys did you get correct? Teman-teman benar berapa nih dari 10 soal yang kita kerjakan. I want to know. Miss Putri 5, 7 there, then Rizky 7. Kesusahannya di mana, teman-teman?
Assumption sih kalau saya.
Assumptions ya, to understand the
Yeah.
assumptions. Nah, memahami tentang assumptions ini, teman-teman, momen ya, I will wait, aku stop sharing. Memahami assumptions itu tuh dia menggunakan konsep namanya conditional tense. Ya, dia menggunakan konsep kalimat conditionals. Apa yang dia sampaikan itu bertentangan dengan kenyataannya. Nah, what the key is, you just need to find the opposite of the statement. Kita kuncinya adalah hanya membutuhkan lawan dari statement yang dia sampaikan, because it's untrue. Dia itu bertentangan. Makanya when they say that then she was at the office, ya lawannya, he thought that she would not be in office. Begitu key dari how to understand the assumptions before it. Karena kejadiannya sekarang, prediksi atau asumsinya dia di sebelumnya. Akhirnya dia terkejut karena kejadiannya tidak sesuai dengan realita yang dia lihat like that. Kalau in detail konsepnya itu dibantu dengan grammar namanya conditional tense ya. Kalimat-kalimat conditionals atau if conditionals. Ada di situ maksudnya, semua sudah nanti teman-teman bisa pelajari. Nah, sedikit menambahi mungkin ya. I will go for the next nantinya. Biar teman-teman lebih tahu juga bahwa in the next kalau teman-teman nanti melanjutkan belajar sampai semua di listeningnya clear ya, because we only spend 3 meetings, nanti kita tuh masih ada beberapa yang relate tuh dengan structure. Ada beberapa yang masih ada kaitannya dengan structures, pemahamannya akan lebih ke structures. Contoh kayak gini. Contrary meanings, ya, makna yang berlawanan. You have to understand what they say is not always 100% the same as what they wanted to say. Apa yang dia sampaikan tidak selalu benar artinya dengan kenyataan. Contoh kayak gini, ketika dia bilang, it's too bad that you have to stay here and work during school break. I really wish I could go with you and the others. I wish I could go di sini artinya bukan I could go, but artinya adalah enables karena dengan menggunakan kata I wish. Maka perlawanan artinya. Kalau bilangnya I wish I could help berarti aku tidak bisa bantu. Kayak gitu, that's opposite. Jadi kalau dinyatakan dalam negatif maknanya positif. Kalau dinyatakan dalam negatif, dalam positif maknanya negatif. Examples nih. I wish I had time to help. Aku harap aku punya waktu untuk membantu. Maka no time to help. Tapi sebaliknya, I wish I did not have time to help. Maka dia punya time to help. Data things berlawanan. Atau di case yang lain, ya case lain seandainya dinyatakan seperti ini. I wish he were at home. Aku harap dia ada di rumah. Maka the real meaning is she is not at home atau he is not at home. I wish he had been at home, maka artinya was not at home. Selalu posisinya berlawanan dengan realitanya. That the things yang memahami tentang namanya listen for pieces. Selain itu ada juga yang